Hello and thank you for watching my Sitespinner tutorial. If I have made your website for you, then the chances are I have done it using a bit of software called Sitespinner. If you want to be able to make changes to your website yourself, such as editing text or adding images, you need to download Sitespinner and then watch this 10-minute video which hopefully will explain how to use it. So let's get started. Firstly, you'll have a Sitespinner file which I would have emailed to you. You need to save that to your computer and then you click on that, and when you click on that, Sitespinner will open up and this is what you'll see. This is kind of a dummy website that I've made, but let's imagine it's your website. Now the first thing you'll notice is the images are missing. Sitespinner is looking for those images, but it thinks those images are on my computer, but we now need to tell Sitespinner the images are on your computer. Now I would have sent you a folder with all the images which you need to save to your desktop or your hard drive or your My Documents folder anywhere, and then we need to tell Sitespinner where that folder is with all the images. And this is how you do it. Just literally follow these steps. So you select any image. There's two on this page. We'll just select this one. So you left click the mouse button so it's like a bit dotted. Then you click Object, Geometry. Now you've got two options. Make sure this one is highlighted, Options. Then you click New Directory. Then this little box with the dots in it. And then you navigate around until you find the folder where the images are. Then when you have found that folder, you see the images and you just select any one. I'll just click this one. Then I click Open, I click OK, I click Yes, click OK. And then notice the images aren't there, but I'll click OK again and they will appear. So all the images are now there. So you can now see everything how it should be. So what are our options? What can we do? So the first thing, let's have a look at the text. If you want to edit the text, with your left mouse button, you double click on a text box, and here you have the text. And it's just like typing an email. I can delete, I can add things. I've got options. I can select a bit of text, and I can change the color. For example, maybe I want it to be blue. I click OK, and it's blue. Or maybe I want it to be a different size, so I can make it bigger or smaller. And I can change the font, maybe make it something like that or not. And I can also make links. So let's say for more details, contact us. And I want contact to be a link. So the way I do that is I highlight it, I click on this little icon, I click page, and then I select the page where I want it to link to. In this case it will be our contact page. Then I've got an option. Do I want the link to be underlined or not? Do I want it to be a different color? Maybe I want it to be red. Click OK. I click OK. Save and close down at the bottom when you're done. And there it is. You can see it's all changed. And what we can do, we can preview to see what that would look like on a website by clicking this little icon here. Click preview. And now we can see what it looks like as a website. So we close that off. Now suppose I want to add another text box. I want some more text somewhere else. What you do is you just click the little text icon and another text editor appears. And you type all your text, whatever you want to do, and you click save and close, and you've got your next text box. And then you have the option to position things wherever you want them on the page. So I literally, with your cursor, you click on it and keep your finger pressed down, and you can just drag it around. And maybe I want that text over there, or I want this picture over here. Or you can kind of group things. You hold your cursor down, and now I'm dragging lots of things at the same time. And there you go. Now if I want to add an image, another image, I click on the little Mona Lisa icon. And then I can add, however many images you have in your folder. I've only got two. I'll just click on another one. And then I have another image. Now, let's say I want to edit the text on a different page, say the About Us page. These are all my pages here, and I click on the About one, and now I'm looking at the About page, and again, I've got the option. Now, I would stress, if I've made your website for you, any element that is common to every page, for example, this here, this is on every page. So if you go back to the home page, incidentally, the home page is always called index. Or if I go to the contact page, you'll see that's there. It's the same on every page. Now, if you move that, so I move that to there, it's also moved on all the other pages. So anything that's common to on all the pages, if you move it on one page, it will move on all the others. But there is a way you can tell what pages that this is on. If I select that and I click edit and I click include on, it's now showing me what pages that's on. So it's saying there's ticks in all 3 boxes, so I know that's on all the pages. So if I move it, it's going to move everywhere. Whereas this, for example, if I highlight that and I click edit, include on, I can see there's only a tick in the about section, so that's only on the about page. So if I move it here, it's not getting moved on the other pages. So be careful what you move in case it's getting moved on every page. And so that's basically it. Then incidentally, if you don't want something, you highlight it and then you just right click and you do delete and it's gone. Or let's say you move something and you want it exactly where it was, you've moved it in the wrong place. If you click edit and undo, it goes back. Now once you've made all your changes, be sure to save it. You click file and then save. Make sure you save it or you're going to lose it all. Now once it's all done and you want to upload it to your website, you click on publish, then you click publish project, then you make sure this dot is circled. Then you click on pages and you've got the option, do you want to upload all the pages or just the one you're on? So if you've only been working on one page, just do the current page, but if you've been changing the whole website, click on all pages, and then you click on this tab here, FTP. Now you need to put some special codes in these boxes, and I will give you these codes, and you only need to enter them once. Once they've been entered, then Sitespinner remembers them, so you don't need to enter it every time. And then you just click publish and you're away. It will upload your website. And if you go to your website and you go to the page where you've made the changes, you should see your new changes. If you don't, you need to refresh that page. So you press the F5 button and then the page will reload and then you can see the changes you've made. So hopefully that tutorial will have been of use to you in helping you to be able to edit your website yourself.